My name is Keilen Frazier. I am a photojournalism and public relations double major, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I am an ISEC scholar, along with being a photographer at the Herald. I'm part of NVPBA. I'm also a member of PRSSA, and also a member of NABJ. Even though we don't have a Western chapter yet, but that's supposed to be in the process soon. But yeah, a lot of things. But also, I'm the sophomore executive for Habitat for Humanity. As a black student on Western Kentucky University's campus, there's not a lot of us. There could be a day where you probably might see 3 or 4 black people walking around. In the class, I might be 1 or 2. In my major, I'm 1 of 3. One new guy just got there. First, I was the only black male there. Might be a few other upperclassmen, so it might be like 5 or 6 altogether, but especially in my class, there's 3 of us. So it's very scarce to see someone like you. My major is very opening, they're all very nice people, so it's really not a problem there. My first semester here kind of started in the summer, so some fraternities are like meeting up, like having like small little parties during that summer. Like we try to get in, and certain fraternities that I'm not gonna name, they want to kick us out because they take the girls we show up with, but they don't want us in there because our skin color, they didn't like us. The other fraternities, other ones are pretty inviting, pretty cool sometimes, but if you're not gonna join, as with everybody, they don't want you to be there. But other ones, it was other issues they were very vocal about. But it's not as bad as it could be in other places, especially like not too far out, a few miles away with smaller towns in Kentucky. But in Bowling Green, the community is really nice here. I met some older men that have been very nice and welcoming here, have nice conversations to me. They're very kind people here. And there's the occasional person have a problem, but it gets better every year, and people are getting better as society goes along. For me, Black history really just shows the progress that we've really came from, not even starting with slavery, just before that, before everything. No matter like where you came from, Jamaica, or anywhere in the Caribbean, or somewhere in Africa, where we descend from, it's just so much history there. The monuments built, the tools used, inventions created even when we got here. There's so many influential Black people who've just try to really make a community for ourselves, especially before integration. When we were segregated, we worked relentlessly to work on Black equity and build our own shops, trade unions, and pretty much our own neighborhoods. We're strong with the entertainment. We're still strong with entertainment now. Businesses and clothing brands, and just making sure that we're working on ourselves and trying to, catch up to our white counterparts. And then when integration happened, it kind of just, dropped off a lot of Black equity because they all just moved over to the white shops because that was seen as better. And you saw a lot of them just get run down, get bought up by the white part of town, turn them into projects, turn them into parking lots, just maybe police stations, and kind of just decimate a lot of strongly populated Black areas. And you saw it with WKU taking down Jonesville, here in Bowling Green. There's still a few houses remaining, people that are getting old in years, and hopefully they pass the house down to their relatives. But if not, school's probably gonna buy that, make another sorority house, fraternity house, who knows. But it happens all across major cities in the US, and even the smaller ones. You will kind of see the Black community kind of getting forced out, and you're still seeing it now in gentrification. So Black history really just pays homage to the good things that have happened, and the perseverance that we've had as people through the thick and thin. I think Western's done a really good job accommodating for the Black student. We have a lot of great Black led organizations, Black Art Nouveau, BSA, especially with ISEC. The biggest thing is ISEC. That's how we get our students here. They help us get the resources to be able to stay here, feel welcome. People in the front office all supportive. Even the Black fraternities and sororities, they have something you feel a part of. You really get to be part of a family, and you don't feel alone here, because it's kind of weird when you spend like all day just only black person in the room. Might relate to a few white people in there, but a lot of them just don't understand. And then you can go to one of these clubs, you can go to ISEC, and you just feel like at home, feel like you're back around your friends, back around your family, and just got some new cousins, what it's like. So it's great that Western does help ISEC, and we get a lot of funding now. We're growing pretty much every year. We're getting a lot of backing, so that's great for us. But there's always more that can be done, I guess. Some organizations don't get as much backing and funding as a lot of the, smaller clubs might get. So I'm not part of SGA, so I don't know the exact breakdown money-wise, but I have a few friends on there. Also 4 black people in SGA, not that many of all those representatives. So it's like we're getting represented, but a very small amount. But it makes sense since we're a small amount of the campus, I guess. But I wish I could see more black people in SGA, and all of them fighting for us to get some of those dollars just passed our way, because they really get passed around to almost anything. And then they're like, oh, might as well pass them down to the black community, let them get something off, maybe throw some cash to Black History Month, and then the rest of the year is like, oh, well, you had that. So I think Western, they're taking the right steps. President Caboni, he's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a lot. He's always trying to show up to our events every now and again, but they've taken a lot of good steps.